TMI, but every time I go pee in the morning, Nani greets me. So sweet. So I'm going pee, and my mom's telling me something. What's your problem? Tell me, you're freaking out. Your flashlight went on in your phone.
Like this?
Yeah, model. Go ahead.
No, mommy, please. Or should I put it under? Or should I put it under?
Miss Fashionista, come on, model. They love it. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought you said no. Wow. Look at you with the little sheer top. The hoochie. No, it looks cute flowy. Yeah, no, it's like a high-low. Let me see.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it's supposed to be like that, like a high-low. That's really cute. I actually like shirts like that.
And Taylor.
Oh, wow. Sponsor my mom.
Right for me, I'm 82. I can get away with it.
I know, you're going to be 83 this year.
This next month.
I know.
November 2nd.
Yep, and you have the same exact birthday as Glenn's grandma.
Oh.
Remember?
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. So right now, Mas Fancy is going to her hair appointment, and she's getting her hair done just for the grand opening of Del Amo. I'm kidding.
No, for me.
I'm kidding.
Mom.
Man, I really wish I had like a stand or something, because I put you down low. I don't know. I'm so tall that whenever I place anything, like for my tripod or anything, I always have to like crank it up because I'm 5'9". And then I always laugh because whenever I see other vloggers and they place down their camera or their phone, it's like perfect height so you can like see what they're doing. But if I place mine down, it's like I'm at breast level to you. So it's like I would be breastfeeding you during the vlog or whatever. I think we're going to the mall once I pick her up. She really wants to go to the mall. I have to find an outfit. Oh, I'm really dreading it. You know when you have to find something and you can't find crap. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm just gonna have an English muffin and I just put like a little bit of cream cheese. I might slice strawberries over and drizzle with honey just to like eat these strawberries because I don't like wasting strawberries. It drives me insane when you buy them. Then they're like all bruised and old and you're like, crap. I'm about to make my coffee. I know these brows look strong as hell. I'm gonna fix them, I want to close this. But I remember when I was telling you guys how I have a thing about Fiji. I don't know, I'm not picky with a lot of things. The only thing I just don't eat are tomatoes. I can eat sun-dried tomatoes, and I can eat like super finely diced tomatoes and like nachos and salsa and stuff like that. But I have a thing about Fiji water. Unfortunately now I think I got Glenn on it, so now he's picky about water. Just tastes so crisp and clean. I don't know. But I'm about to make my coffee. But you guys were tagging me on so many on this one post. I need to find it and I'll post it right now. But it was the funniest crap ever, I swear. Like I was dying. You guys are funny for that. So I'm just about to make I'm about to make my coffee. And I already saw some comments saying, because yesterday in my vlog I said I always put like my creamer in there first. Oh, that was kind of a lie. Whoops. And it's okay. I always put my creamer in first and then I place it in there. And then that's when I do my whole, let's just finish this vanilla one off. I always put creamer first and then I just let it go so that it mixes in my coffee so I don't have to waste a spoon. And plus I just don't want to wash like a spoon for like no reason. Yeah. Trying to work smarter, not harder. So Sarah, she's gonna end up doing my mom's hair and she's gonna color it. She didn't have an appointment for color, but now she is, so I'm gonna pick her up in like 2.5 hours or so, you know, after she gets that hair did. So yeah, I have time to basically get a lot of stuff done. I just want to do my makeup really quick, fix these caterpillars, and yeah, so. Ali'i, someone who's been watching my videos said that they're an OG subscriber and they've never seen you. Am I neglecting you? Am I not putting you on enough? Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, this is my cat, Ali'i. Always hungry. Hungry, sleeping. He just treats our house like a hotel. He'll come inside and eat. See, he's just like, I'm done with you. Goodbye. He won't eat his food if we're near him. Like, if we're standing near him, he's just so like, no. So I just sliced up my strawberries, had my English muffin. I thought I grabbed the freaking whipped cream. Ugh, I actually prefer the whipped. I like the texture and the taste of it, but it's okay. So put your cream cheese. Look how cute. It's like I made them look like little puas. Puas is flour. But look how cute though. I'm so fancy. And then a slight drizzle. Let me watch this because I don't want to mess up. Ooh, just a little. Ooh, that first one was a little bit too much. Now it's going on the sides. I actually love doing the whipped cream cheese with strawberries and blueberries, especially blueberries. Like if you do it on a bagel, say like a cinnamon bagel or like a raisin or a cinnamon or a blueberry, one of the fruit bagels, it tastes really good. Or even a plain if you don't like the fruit bagels, but it tastes so good. Like it's like a sweet bagel. So now what I'll do is I'll eat my breakfast, drink my coffee, and then I'll go on my laptop and get my butt to work. God, these brows are really distracting. So before, what I used to do was I would lay in bed and watch YouTube videos and stuff, but that can just sometimes take you to like a land of like 5 million videos. So I usually don't watch videos a lot of the time during the day, like unless I know that people like vlog, like my girlfriend, and then you're like searching for their videos. But other than that, I don't really watch YouTube during the day. And this is really scrumdiddlyumptious. Good morning, bumblebeesies. This English muffin's actually really good. It's hitting the spot. I have a friend. Do my little turn on the catwalk. On the catwalk. On the catwalk. Oh, I saw a comment saying, is that a picture of you holding your boob? No, it's just like a position, like a dance pose. So I'm like this. Why would I have a picture of me holding my titty? So this is the comment that I saw. Did I see a pic on the wall of you holding your boob? Let me just go back. Look how cute my mom put my Sigma thing. I'm not holding my boob. It's a pose, like you. It's a pose, okay? It's a pose. Look how much thinner I was. Oh well. But I was so much thinner there because that's when I was doing tons of shows, and unfortunately in this world, you know, there's lots of things dealing with image and blah, blah, blah. And I'm actually glad I don't do shows because I would put so much pressure on trying to be that thin. And it was just, that's lame, you know? And I always, in my mind, I was like, okay, I can't do this. I can't eat this. I have to not do this, you know, just so I can make sure I could stay that weight. Or else I'm not going to get booked for shows, you know? And that's just how it is, which is super shitty. I think it's so lame because honestly, in the Polynesian culture, there's women of all freaking sizes. And it just pisses me off when you're dealing with like a group, because I was like in a show group, but obviously, you know, it's a show group. So it's more of like when people hire you for shows, people would legitimately ask, because I would have my own dance group and I had my own side thing going where I would book shows and I would be in charge of everything and the MC, do all of that. I would hire girls all the time. Is that they would say, oh, well, what do the girls look like? And I would be so pissed off when I would get clients like that. I mean, I know people want like, you know, nice dancers, but it's almost like, dude, what are you hiring? Like, I would call it, excuse my language, but like hula whores. It's like, I would say, oh great, this is a hula whore show. Because, you know, they think of like hula dancers, oh, are you gonna wear coconut bras and grass skirts? And, oh, that was just so annoying when they would try to make jokes like that. But let me go back to what I was saying. When I would, you know, get all these, you know, parties and stuff like that I would get hired for, they're like, oh, we really want to see pictures of the girls. And I'm just like, well, all the girls are really beautiful. You know what I mean? Whatever. And then they're like, oh, well, we really like to see like some headshots or something like that, or what their body looks like. You know, we really want pretty girls at our show. Like, no offense, but we just don't want anybody, you know what I mean, who's bigger or not as attractive. And they would start laughing. They're like, oh, this might sound bad. It's just like, do you want dancers like for the culture and for the show, or do you want to order some hoochie mamas? Like, because if you want some hoochie mamas or some hula whores, you dial the wrong number, okay? Like, I love dance, and when I teach dance, I teach it because it's my passion and because I love it. I'm not even making money off of it. I just do it to keep up with dance, because I know if I don't teach, and because I'm not taking any classes, I will not dance. And dance is like my number one passion. Like, that's what got me Like through all my times, like dance is what made me happy. I know a lot of you have your own thing where you were having like a bad day or some shit was going down, but at the end of the day you're just like, shit, now I get to do this because this is what makes me happy. So whenever I was going through stuff or we're dealing with things, I'm just like, oh, thank God, like I have dance today, I can just like get away. So that's why I really appreciate dance, and I'm so glad I was in it since I was 7. Yeah, so I don't know, that I'm just so glad to be out of like that type of industry. I mean, now with the beauty industry, you know, everybody's saying you have to look a certain way and blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I don't even go to those cocktail parties. Well, let me go back to my dancing. I'm glad I'm out of there, because if you see that picture, like look, like I'm way thinner there. I'm way thinner, like in all, like my pictures, like, and it's because I was really just regulating myself, and in a really unhealthy way. When I was younger, I used to do a shit ton of diet pills. So bad. Like, my mom didn't even know. I think she like found them one time, but I don't know. I think I was able to kind of like trick her, like, oh, well, it's not a big deal, everybody's doing it, blah, 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 and I got like in trouble, I think one time. And then that was it. Just because I think I could be sly, and I guess because she was older, so she was so into my dancing where she was just like, oh, okay, well, you know, just don't do that shit. But yeah, I remember getting in trouble. I think like twice though, I got in trouble. I can't remember, but it was just, I was on so many diet pills, and that's why, like, I don't know, I'm just like so over that. And after all the years of dealing with that crap, I think that's what really built like my confidence. Because don't get me wrong, I still have days where I'm just like, oh my God, like I wish I could look like this. Like, you know, we all do it, you know, deep down inside, we all do it. I mean, I do have confidence, but what really helps me is, one, believing in myself and just knowing like, look, I can change whatever I want to change. I can do whatever I can do. I can do, you know, if I really wanted to change myself, I can go full force. But at the same time, I have to be realistic with myself. Like, what am I able to handle? What can I really do? You know, I'm just not going to just strain myself. And I think body confidence and issues, it just sucks how much like we all go through it, even men. Because even Glenn has insecurities too. I mean, I'm not going to talk about him because I don't think he would mind, but, you know, men have insecurities too, and we talk about it. And he was actually saying I should do a video, like, talking about this kind of stuff. Like, oh, like, I remember I got a snap, and I forgot to talk about it. When we were in Thailand, let me turn off the tournament. My mom loves watching golf. I don't know, golf I've never been a fan of, but she really loves it. Hold on, let me sit on our couch and have a little talk. And this is what I want to vlog, because these are all the things I think about. So Glenn was like, you should really do a video on confidence and all that. So I got a Snapchat when I was in Thailand. And it was when I was at the beach and I had my bikini on. So I got a snap from a girl, and it wasn't bad. I didn't take offense or anything like that whatsoever. It was like a legitimate like question, like she just wanted to know. And she said, hey, Lizzy, it was such a quick snap. What'd she say? How'd she say? Well, along the lines of, hey, Lizzy, I hope you're having a great time in Thailand. How do you get so much confidence knowing that other girls in their bikinis around you, and you're in a bikini being, what'd she say? She didn't say plus size. She said curvy, I think. Being more curvy, something like that. But she didn't say plus size. I forgot what it was. And then after, it was, Glenn just happened to be there, and then you know what it is? It's just having the confidence in yourself. You can't really worry about others. Everybody comes in all different shapes, sizes, colors, and all that stuff. The confidence has to come from you. And I will say though, I have to give 100% props to Glenn, is he makes me feel so good about myself. Like, so good. Sorry, I had to grab my coffee. I'm like, before it gets cold. Like I said, he makes me feel so good about myself. Like, he tells me all the time, like, because I'm telling you, not all the time. Like, I'm a confident person, but trust me, not all the time. I have plenty of insecurities too. I think, you know, it's just, you just have insecurities. So like, I'll say, oh my gosh, like I look so, and I'll say it out loud. I'm not even going to deny. I was like, oh, I look so fat today. You know, like I feel so much bigger, you know, when you feel bloated and nasty, or things aren't fitting, or, you know, and you kind of try to alter things, and then you see no results, and then it's like you can't help things in life because you're trying to do this and this and that, and it's just, sometimes things are just not the right timing, or things don't happen overnight. So I'll put myself down, and I just want to put that out there, because I mean, I have no issue talking about it. This is just life. We all have insecurities, right? Right. I know we do. But like he'll always tell me like stop putting yourself down and blah blah blah. Like I've stopped that like a ton, like a ton. I mean, I didn't do it all the time, but every once in a while, you know, I'm like saying something like a remark or like, oh my gosh, I don't look good. But he always tells me all the time. He's like, you look so good, like you're so beautiful, like I love your thighs. Because I have a thing like I've been like in a struggle with like my thighs. Like I have thick ass thighs. Like I'm team thighs. And some days I'm be like, damn, like I kind of like my thighs. And then sometimes I'm just like, ugh, can my thighs just go away? Can I just give some thigh to someone else? So, I mean, and he just makes me feel so good because he always lets me know like how beautiful I am, like how he loves my body and all of that. And it's not like you need a man to tell you that. Let me just say that right now. But it feels good when you have a partner in your life and obviously you're building a relationship and someone's helping you. Say like even if this is your girlfriend, you know, your girlfriend or like your girlfriend, whichever one, and or just a friend, and it's good to build each other up. Because I know girls talk about all the time like, oh, I wish, you know, my boobs were like this or my butt was like this, instead of like always trying to like say I want this and this and that, because I've done it before. Just be happy with what you have, you know. And if you want to alter things, then alter. You know what to do. Exercise. If you want to go under the snip, then whatever you want to do, just make sure it's for you, not just for others. So back in the day when I was doing the shows, obviously I was trying to keep thin and keep trim and all of that because everybody's eyes on you, and obviously that's a dance where you're half naked. So I would be really self-conscious, especially because I was always like the tallest one everywhere. I mean, I didn't mind that. I love being tall. I'm 5'9". I actually wish I was 5'10". I don't know. I want an even number, but it's okay. I'm not mad at you. But I'm really happy being tall. But I would always be like thicker than everybody else, or like really curvy, or I always had like the boobs, and I just felt so weird. I don't know why, but it was so weird because, you know, I remember Glenn was even saying, like, there's a picture of a girl that's really thin with, like, more of a smaller chest and smaller bottom, and then a girl next to her, and she's, like, more curvy with big boobs and a big butt and, like, thicker stomach and thighs. And then the girl saying, oh, I wish I had her body. And then the other girl saying, oh, I wish I had her body. So the main thing is just to build confidence in yourself, to be confident in yourself, because yeah, there's all these other girls, like when we're in Thailand, going back to that snap, running around in their itty bitty bikinis and their butt cheeks hanging out. Do I feel a little self-conscious? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I do. I don't feel jealous because I think that just comes from the relationship you build with each other and how you feel about yourself. So I never felt like, oh my gosh, what you did, you know, like, I don't know where I'm like all pissed off or anything, because I've seen that before, you know, and I just wasn't like, yeah, those girls are running around like itty bitty, like tiny bodies, like I saw abs and all that, but I wasn't really like to the point where it's like, oh my god, I can't handle it, like for what? What is that gonna do? Like, you know that person loves you. So that's what she was saying. She goes, how do you feel about all these other girls in bikinis around Glenn? And I'm just like, I don't really mind because I know the confidence in myself. And I know that happens, you know. It's really shitty feeling to feel like so self-conscious, because I've been there. I still feel it. Like when I go to these beauty events, I'm probably like one of the few people, well, I don't know if I'm one of the few, because I've been hearing quite a few girls talk about this, how they can't stand going to beauty events. I don't really care for the beauty events, and I'm not trying to knock them or anything like that. Like, I just got invited to La Rock's party, and it's like an intimate thing. I'm very honored. I feel very just like, wow, this is amazing. I get invited to all these things. I never go to any of them. I miss the Urban Decay. I miss another Too Faced. I miss everything. And I think it's just because I don't want to put myself in an environment where I feel like I'm not going to be comfortable in, because when you go to these things, I feel like I don't know, I've dealt with too many instances of people just kind of being fake, and I don't want to knock on people, you know, or people that, like, even Glenn's seen it. Like, he's seen, like, girls give me dirty looks. I'm just like, for what? Like, for what, you know? And it's too, I mean, this world is competitive, so everybody's trying to look better than next, because, hello, this is the beauty industry. But I don't know, it just gets to the point where I just don't have a good time, where I'm thinking about too many things, where I start feeling like, oh my God, do I look thin enough? Is my dress pretty enough? Are my heels high enough? Like, oh my gosh, do I look too thick? Like, I look huge next to, I just don't want to put myself in the environment, just because I feel like a lot of the experiences I've had with a lot of girls, or some people, not everybody, it just hasn't been like the best time. Like, I don't need to go to a cocktail party and twirl around and say how great I am. I'm not that kind of person ever. Like, I'm extremely humble, and to me, what I find attractive in people is having a loving heart for their friends, for their family, and being like a hard worker. To me, that's attractive, and that's what I like. Not like, oh, I look like this, or look at my boobs, look how good they look. I'm just not into that. I don't know. And yeah, I could have my boobs out if I wanted to. I could have my butt, but I just don't do that. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, like unnecessary pressure, so I just don't go. I just don't put myself in there, because why should I go to some place where I'm just gonna start feeling uncomfortable? It's not that I don't have confidence in myself. I just start feeling uncomfortable because it's a whole different whirlwind. And I've heard a lot of, and it's not just me. I've heard a lot of stories from a lot of girls where they will go by themselves to a party and they're just like, dude, like, I felt so stupid. I entered the party and no one talked to me. Everybody was just looking at me up and down, like, and that's so catty and silly and stupid to me. Like, so yeah, and I would say, like, I wonder why certain beauty vloggers, like really big beauty vloggers, or like even vloggers of any size, don't go to parties. And I bet you anything, like, a lot of the time it's because of that. It's just like, for what? I don't know. I mean, I love seeing certain girls though at events. I'm not gonna lie, I have like a ton of people I talk to. It's very hard to keep up. It's ridiculous. Like, I can't do it. And that's another thing. It's too hard keeping up with everybody. But I don't know. I'm just kind of like pushing back from that, because that just doesn't make me happy. I went into like a whole other topic, sorry, but I just wanted to say how I am. Yeah, but dealing with body confidence, just know that everybody's just beautiful inside and out. And if you want to change something, hey, you can change something. You can do something about it. Even if it doesn't happen overnight, whatever, even if your body will never be a certain way, that is you, and that's what makes you beautiful, I mean, I have thick thighs. Yeah, I have stretch marks on some of my hips and all that, but what can I do? What can I do? That's me, and you just have to love you. And I always have to tell myself too, like, you look good. Like, don't be upset with yourself. You try, you go to the gym, don't beat yourself up, because like I said, I have my days too where I'm just like, ugh, I can't stand my body. And yeah, but I always get back to, like, a good state. But we all have our moments, so yeah. What else? But it's really, to be confident, like, you can do maybe all these tips and tricks and all that, and how you dress and all of that, but you just want to make sure it comes from inside, from yourself, not from the outside. So building confidence is not like looking good on the outside. You have to build it and look good on the inside. Just remember that, because especially in this area, like, sometimes I tell Glenn, like, it's so crazy, like, when you go to other places, like, say when I went to, like, because I haven't been to a lot of other states, but say like when I went to Minnesota for my Sigma meet and greet, everybody over there was just so sweet and welcoming. Not saying that people aren't sweet and welcoming in LA, but it's just a different environment, much different. And I don't care what anybody says, it's true, Like, over there, everybody was very warm and friendly and welcoming. And then over here, like, you can say hi to someone and someone looks at you weird, like, excuse me? Like, what'd you say? I don't know. I just feel like I get that a lot. But do you guys feel that way? Like, if you're in the LA area or whatever area you are, I don't know. Because I feel like in LA, everybody, there's a lot of attention on who's who and all of that. I mean, this is like, LA is the place for acting and modeling and all of that. So I understand it, But sometimes I just want to just have a lot of people just come down back to reality. Like you're a regular human being. I know you have feelings. I know you, I don't know. It's hard to describe. So, Am I making sense? I feel like I went on some whole damn talk. But going back to body confidence again, it's confidence you have inside yourself, not on the outside. Whoop. And I do my little dance on the catwalk. On the catwalk. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy, it hurts. I'm a model, you know what I... So today I'm going to put on some ColourPop shadows because, I don't know, I haven't been giving these babies love. I mean, I love the cream texture. They're a really good shadow. I don't know why I just don't gravitate to them lately. I need to use these. But that's really stunning. This is called Prickly Pear. And that's eyelash glue, just so you know. I kind of just always wing my makeup. Ignore like my mess in the back. I need to get that done, but let's see how this looks. Ooh, I like. Oh, it's picking up way, oh sorry. Way lighter than what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be more of a brown. Wow, this color is stunning. So this color is Prickly Pear. I've never used this one. I think I've only like swatched it. I love it. And I am done. Have you guys noticed something? Something a little off? I haven't been doing a wing. Crazy, right? So the inner corner that I ended up using was Crimper, and it's like a shimmery gold. Yesterday I used like that golden green, but I really like highlighting my inner corner. My highlighter I have is Bobbi Brown Apricot Shimmer Brick. I found it online through a seller, and I bought it because it is my favorite. But unfortunately what happened was, I'll show you, I cracked it on, I forgot where I went, but it was in my makeup bag, and it cracked just a little. That doesn't look like a lot, but I've been putting it back, like all the bricks, like they come out. It doesn't look like they do, but they do, unfortunately. So I've been pushing it together and smushing it. I know you can do that whole alcohol thing, but I want to keep like each strip. But I found it online from someone, so I'm really happy. That's what I'm wearing. It's my favorite highlight. Unfortunately, it was limited edition. I think it should be permanent because it's just, but that highlight though. And for my blush, I'm wearing, oh shoot, I'm wearing Copper from MAC. It's a matte one, and I put it in my Friday Whoop Whoops, so go check that out. I annihilate this blush. I love that blush so much. I use my Avon bronzing beads. I love it. I love that product. And then, what's in there? Oh, I just redid my braid. I didn't wash my hair or anything. Oh, I need to fix that. Need to fix it. Oh shoot, that was in my braid. But anyhow, I just redid my braid and just took it in a little ponytail. Gonna change and then go pick up my mom from her hair appointment. And then I think we're gonna head to Del Amo. I'm meeting Glenn too. We're gonna meet him. I need to get my ring fitted because, yeah. Hopefully they can do it in time for the party because party's a week away. Wait, and lip color. I said I was going to go back to lipsticks in my video, but I love liquid lipsticks right now. This one's called Clueless, and this one's from ColourPop. I had to put balm over because it like cracks and goes in my fine lines. I love the colors though, but the formula is not the best. I will say that. It'll make your lips look super dry, so if you, I don't know, it just will. But I like the colors. It's pretty, right? It's just, it goes in the fine lines. Why? Look how cute! Look at you and your hair!
You like it?
Yeah, it looks good. You guys, if you read that, it's 100 degrees over here in PV. That is insane! We're at Robinson's. We're waiting for Glenn to get here because we're going to get my ring fitted because it does not fit. My mom, we just drove past the Nordstrom, and what did you do?
What did I do?
You waved.
I know.
We're gonna go later.
Very excited to the big opening. Are we doing any shopping? I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
We're excited.
If we see something, but
if we see something.
I just want to see what it looks like, really.
Yeah,
like,
me
see,
too.
you know, just to see it.
And first, I want to see the powder room. If it's just pretty. It should be very pretty.
We're inside Robinson's engagements, or Robbins Brothers engagement ring store. We're gonna go get my ring resized right now. My mom just slapped Glenn and said what a nice smile he has. Beautiful. Slap him again, Mom. What did she say?
Everybody has to wear a sweater to work.
Oh.
So you're fine with Lizzy.
It's hot outside.
Bye! We just had lunch at Elephant Bar. I forgot my phone. Bye! Love you! Whoop, whoop. Oh my gosh, you guys! Look where we're at! Mom was so happy. You guys know, if you see this parking lot, it's so full. There's valet that's going crazy right now. I said, let me just see what happens with parking. How fast did we get parking right now? It was a miracle.
A miracle.
Like, we got a corner spot perfect. Like, the entrance is right there. It was meant to be, huh?
It was meant to be.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Look how pretty it is, you guys. Lots of people everywhere. Oh, look at that line. That's major. My mom likes gold purses, huh? You like shiny gold?
Is this silver?
That's gold and silver. Yeah, it's gold though. This one's more like a light gold. That one's silver. Okay, good. Thank you.
Some shoes like
We're waiting for shoes. She said she just wanted to look.
well, never mind. I like the little purse for the engagement one.
But she doesn't know what she's wearing, but she likes the purse. You guys, the new mall's so pretty. Oh, there's the gallery. There's Nordstrom. Wow, this is an upgrade. I love Vince Camuto. I'm super excited. That's open. Axon. Wow, this is nice.
What's your dress on the back?
Wow, you guys, this is so pretty. Go ahead, dance. You don't want to dance? I want to see your face right now that we just discovered Chico's. Can I see your face? You are so happy, huh?
I'll wrap them up for you too.
I'll be able to hold it.
Kind of dear.
Thanks. She's happy.
And then
Excuse me, you can't get behind the counter. You don't work here. You can't get behind the counter.
Let's go this way.
Take her out, security.
Oh, so
Picture of you because I want proof that this lady said that we were just gonna look. And look what happened. She said we're gonna look. Well, I guess shopping is a success if you start sweating, and I'm definitely sweating. I didn't blot. I'm wearing the Makeup Forever HD. It lasts super long, so I love it. I've been getting compliments on my foundation lately, and that's the one I've been wearing. Yeah, so I'm really happy with it. Right now it's such a madhouse. It is crazy, but Mama Whoop Whoop wanted some new plates from Z Gallery for Thanksgiving, so I treated her to a gift because, I don't know, I just want to spoil her, you know? And I think it's important too. So then I got Glenn a little something. Well, one's a surprise. I can't say anything because it's his birthday on the 19th. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, I've been like getting something. Shoot, I forgot to get, it's okay. But I've been getting him things little by little. And I really hope he likes what I picked out today. But I'm gonna give him one of the shirts that I thought was super cute. Just because I like olive green on him. It looks good with his tan skin. So hope he likes that. Now I left Mama Whoop Whoop on the curb because I didn't want to bring in those bags because those plates were really heavy and my shoulders and stuff started hurting. So I'm just trying to get to her right now. And this is what's happening right now. Just tons of cars everywhere. Look how cute she looks. Look at her. Just waiting. I'm so pooped from the whole day. I kind of look traumatized. I'm so tired. I'm just gonna lay down here and rest. And me and Glenn are gonna go to Blue Lotus in Carson and go get some, well, I don't know if I'm gonna have pho, but I'm gonna go get dinner at a Vietnamese place that we like. So yeah, okay, bye. For dinner, Glenn got, well, he got what, beef boon, right? And then we got egg roll, and we got crispy tofu, and I got pho. And this is our favorite place. And I changed because I was too hot in my dress.
I changed because I was all sweaty. What the hell?
We're gonna watch Poltergeist. Whoop. Oh, and I had one lash on. I'm about to take off the other. So I'm editing my vlog and it's 2:37 in the morning. Really tired, but I want to make sure I get this vlog out. Let me know down below if you mind long vlogs or if you want short and sweet vlogs. I mean, I'm not really going to be thinking about how my vlog's going to be when I vlog, but I could cut some things back. I just feel like this one was so long already. It's like about 33 minutes, and with more footage I'm going to have, probably going to be like 36, 37. Seems kind of extreme, but it is like a Friday and we did a ton of stuff. During the weekday, I'm sure the vlogs are going to be shorter because I kind of do like the same exact thing every single day during the week. But let me know what you guys think. I'm not saying I'm doing daily vlogs. I'm just going to put that out there right now. But I'm going to vlog as much as I can. And yes, I ripped off my acrylics finally. I'm just going to go get a manicure because I didn't even want that other fill. I did like my glitter tip, like my beauty hack, nail hack. What am I talking about? And then they were just still didn't want to grow out, so I didn't want to like rip them off because I've just been ripping them off every time and it hurts. So I just got a fill. I didn't even want to fill, but I had them cut down super short. So now I just took them off. I'm just like, I'm done. I want just a manicure. Get this crap off me. But let me know down below your opinion on the comments and stuff like that. I love you guys. Good night. Whoop, whoop. Well, not really good night because I need to finish this vlog, but wow, I look cute. Love you guys. Good night.